Okay, our first caller on the line today, Kaushik Chakravarti. Hi Kaushik, where do you want to invest? What's your question?
So my question is about Bangalore as an investment city. So I would want to know what options would you like to suggest for a budget of 70 to 80 lakhs all inclusive? And also your view on a particular project which I have shortlisted from my side, which is the Kolte Patil Mirabilis project in the east of Bangalore in Horamavu.
All right, so 70 to 80 lakhs, Bangalore. Kaushik has shortlisted Kolte Patil's Mirabilis at Horamavu. He had also spoken about Prestige Sunrise in Electronic City in his mail. Samir, would you review these properties for us?
Yeah, from our point of view, both the projects are very good projects and you can go ahead with either one of them. We've got an additional recommendation for you in Horamavu. Horamavu is in the north side of Bangalore, whereas Electronic City is on the south side. So that pick you will have to decide whether you want to be on the north side or south side. Both have reasonably good infrastructure. North side is because it's closer to the airport is attracting a lot more interest, and it's a futuristic location. From a futuristic location point of view, it will be a better destination to be in. That's why we've got two projects in Horamavu for you to choose from. At this point in time, Electronic City has done and given a better return because it's more secondary in nature in these years as we speak, but going forward, definitely interest is going to be higher on the north side. Coming to the key data points, Electronic City has a large number of projects and large supply at 10,000 units with an inventory overhang still very safe at 16 months. Horamavu is only at 2,500 units, still the inventory overhang is about 17 odd months. On the weighted average price scale, Horamavu is slightly more expensive by 50 rupees only at 3,800 rupees for the mid segment, whereas Electronic City is about 3,750. Price appreciation charts depict a better appreciation for Electronic City, as I was mentioning, because of its secondary nature at this point, 12% on an annualized basis, whereas Horamavu is given a 9% return on an annualized basis. The two projects that you had shortlisted, Prestige Sunrise Park is at Electronic City at 4,350, although it's at slightly higher price than the weighted average price of the market. But yet it is, because of the Prestige name, it does always get a premium. The project is good. It's a 25-acre development, so largest project with construction of phase 1 having been started. The distance from the key locations which are proposed Nama Metro is about 300 meters and Infosys is about 1.3 kilometers. The project will have all the modern amenities that a clubhouse will give, including indoor games and a mini theatre. The second project that you had shortlisted, Mirabilis by Kolte Patil, is in Horamavu at 4,400 rupees. Again, this project is in 7 acres, so reasonably large size, 6 kilometers from the Manyata Tech Park, which is the largest employment generator in Bangalore. Bank finance is available for almost all the projects, and 1 kilometer from Royal Concord International School and 500 meters from the hospital. The social infrastructure for this project is very good, and it's just 5 kilometers from the Gopalan Signature Mall. Lastly, there is one more recommendation from our side, DS Max Skyscape by DX Max Properties. This is a newly launched project consisting of only 2 towers, so smallish project of 108 units only. Located in Horamavu near SSR College of Science and Management. This project is about 6.5 kilometers again from Manyata Tech Park, and project is surrounded by good infrastructure.
Okay. Samir, Horamavu is a market we don't discuss that often on the property show. You said it's a futuristic location and the airport is the biggest driver. What else is working for this market?
Well, I think besides the airport, I think the Manyata Tech Park is the biggest driver because it's only about 6 odd kilometers away. And the whole of North Bangalore around Manyata Tech Park is getting better and better social infrastructure. Proximity to the airport and proximity to the main city. So it's becoming, the center of Bangalore is shifting from where it is today.
Okay.
So keeping in mind that 30-40 kilometers have been added on to the master plan on the north side, the center will shift and these locations will become far strategically important and more central than they are right now.
Okay, so a new CBD developing in Bangalore, away from the heart. All right. So Kaushik, two markets we're talking about today, Electronic City and Horamavu. For Electronic City, a lot working there with so many industry parks, IT parks there, and great connectivity to other parts of the city via the Hosur Road, the Nice Road and the toll corridor. And also the upcoming Nama Metro is going to connect Electronic City. For Horamavu, strategically located just off the ring road, and this is an evolving residential suburb because of its proximity to the Manyata Embassy Business Park, as Samir just spoke about. For all the two projects that you spoke about, it's a thumbs up, go ahead, great picks on your part. Okay, moving on to Vikash Agarwal now. Hi Vikash, how can we help you?
Hello Vasudha ma'am, I have bought a 2 BHK flat from Uber Vedant from Mana Group at Sarjapur Road, Bangalore. Can you tell me about this project? I bought this in November 2014 and I bought it for 4,650 rupees per square feet. Like, it's a 1,209 square feet BHK flat. So can you please tell me about this?
Sure. Okay, so Sarjapur, Bangalore, he's booked a 2 BHK in November 2014 in Uber Verdant from the Mana Group. He wants to know, will he make some money on this property?
Well, at this point in time, we would recommend you to hold on to the project that you've invested in. You made a good choice, and it's just been only about 2-3 months since you bought into the property. The appreciation has already happened in some respects, that the project price has gone up by 100 rupees a square foot from the time you invested. Uber Verdant is actually spread over 3.5 acres. This project is a luxury project, and the weighted average price of the luxury market is 5,200 rupees. So this is below the luxury weighted average price, so there is scope of appreciation for sure. The developer is also reasonably well known, and they are providing privately landscaped balconies, which is a unique feature. Usually they are landscape gardens. Amphitheater, a terrace lounge, party deck, skating rink and water bodies. These are the USPs of this project. The developer is also a reasonably prominent developer, a local developer, and the project has got close proximity to schools, hospitals, malls and IT parks. Project will also be ready by next year end. Keeping in mind the data points of this micro market, which is Sarjapur Road, the luxury segment's weighted average price, as I mentioned, is about 5,200. Inventory overhang for the luxury market is also below the danger zone, which is a good sign at 23 months. Price appreciation has been about 10% on an annualized basis, which for the real estate markets not being good from a Bangalore standpoint is reasonably decent. So keeping all these factors in mind, we would definitely recommend you to hold on to the project.
Okay, Vikash, so it's a hold call from Samir. Uber Verdant by Mana Projects on Sarjapur Road. A lot going for this property, even though you've been invested for only 2 months. Our advisors stick for a bit longer. The builder is well known in this market locally. The project has all approvals in place. It's been approved by the BBMP. The developer is offering you a completion certificate, an occupation certificate and an 8th Khata certificate. The project is very well located close to employment centers, and Sarjapur Road has given some good returns in the past, and since your project is located on the main road, you can expect some rental income or some good resale prices going ahead. All right, next an email from Hari Reddy. He says, I'm in the USA now and I'm looking to buy a 3 BHK house in a gated community. My budget is 80 to 90 lakhs. In Hyderabad, he's looking at locations like Kothapet, Gachibowli and Kukatpalli. He can wait for 4 to 5 years. He can stay invested for this long, and then he would like it for end use. He's looking at properties like Raja Pushpa Atria, My Home Vihanga, Cyber City, Rainbow Vistas, Rock Gardens. Samir, your take?
Since he's chosen 3 projects, we'll probably come to the data points first, see the data points and then come to the projects. All the 3 markets are exceptionally good. They are close to the IT corridors of Hyderabad and have done significantly well given the bad real estate scenario in the country, and especially in Hyderabad earlier. Kukatpet, Gachibowli and Kukatpalli are all in the vicinity of High Tech City and Gachibowli. Maximum employment generation of the IT services is happening out of there, where the people have the affordability to be able to buy into apartments. They appreciate gated community living. And coming to the key data points over here, inventory overhang figures are on the danger zone or below it. Gachibowli is 20 months and Kukatpet and Kukatpalli is about 24 odd months. Nothing to really worry about. The weighted average price of the mid segment, Gachibowli is now shot up to 4,250. Kukatpalli is at 3,900 and Kotapet is at 3,400 rupees. So you can make your pick based on the price points also. The closer the location to Gachibowli, the more expensive the price. Gachibowli has performed the best in the market because of location aspects. Their 13% annualized appreciation has done a big catch up because there used to be negative returns earlier also. Kukatpalli is at 8.7 and so is Kotapet on an annualized basis. The projects that you selected, all three get a go ahead from our side, and we've got one more recommendation to add to your shortlist. Raja Pushpa Atria in Kokapet is at 3,700. It's a huge widespread development of 1,100 units spread across 10 towers, G plus 14 stories. It's a 14.5 acre complex with 4.5 acres being used for the construction, and balance is open, so a lot of greenery around. USP of the project is they're coming out with a 42,000 square feet clubhouse also, which will have all the basic amenities including a senior citizens area. Then we have My Home Vihanga by My Home Constructions. This is in Gachibowli at 4,300. This project is also a huge development spread across 20 blocks and 2,000 odd apartments. The project is strategically located off ISB Road, close to many commercial destinations in Gachibowli. It will be ready by end 2016, and there's a huge area of 21 acres. Only 26% is being utilized for built up. Balance is going to be green area. Lastly, Rainbow Vistas Rock Garden, which was by Cyber City Builders in Kukatpalli. This is an integrated township across 22 acres. Phase 1 and Phase 2 in 8 blocks are already sold out and families are residing in it. Partly the project is ready. The last tower will be handed over soon after the 4 towers are completed. Phase 3 with 2 towers are expected to be handed over by June 2016. And lastly, you can also consider Mahindra Ashvitha by Mahindra Lifescapes in Kukatpalli at 4,350. This is a development of 5 blocks, G plus 14 stories over 9.2 acres of land. Again, all the amenities are there. All the banks are financing it. It's strategically located off JNTU, High-Tech City Road, close to many commercial destinations in the High-Tech City.
Okay, so Hari Reddy, all 3 projects shortlisted by you get our thumbs up. All are good bets for end use and investment, reputed builders, and projects are also well located close to commercial establishments of Gachibowli and ORR. So great picks on your part. We're also recommending you Mahindra Ashvitha in Kukatpalli. Okay, moving on, we have a question coming in from Suresh B. Nair. Hi Suresh, how can we help you?
Yeah, good evening, madam. Actually, my name is Suresh. I'm calling from Trivandrum. I have shortlisted one Aishwarya Homes villas in Pattam in Trivandrum, and the rate they are mentioning is like 5,000 per square feet.
Okay.
So I want to know whether this 5,000 per square feet is a rate applicable in Trivandrum in the present days, because I heard that the rates have been fallen from past 4 to 5 months. So I want to confirm it, whether the rate has been it is the same rate, or the rate has been still, or I can negotiate with the builder.
All right. Okay, so Suresh wants to know what's the going rate in Trivandrum as of now?
Well, the going rate in Trivandrum, it depends on the micro markets the projects are in, and this could vary from 2,000 rupees a square foot to as high as 7,000 rupees a square foot. So it really depends on the micro market what you're talking about. Yes, it looks on the expensive side and you can definitely negotiate with the developer, but this is just a suggestion from our side. We think that the project price is a little expensive. We've got other projects shortlisted for you in 2 other locations, Kazu Kutam and Akulam. These are the 2 micro markets we think have appreciated reasonably well from a Trivandrum standpoint. Inventory is not that high, especially in Kazu Kutam. This is 11 months only, whereas Akulam is about 24 months, still on the danger zone, nothing really to worry about. Price appreciation has been reasonably good. 13% on an annualized basis is beaten many of the tier 1 markets, and the weighted average price for Akulam is a little higher at 4,150, followed by Kazakutam at 3,900. The 3 projects that you can look at are Swarparnika Highlands by Saw-Parnika Projects at 3,300. This is located on the old NH Road, Palipuram, Kazakutam. Land area of the project is more than half an acre and it's G plus 12 story development. Then you have Zania by Confident Group. This is at 3,200. The project is located near Memamkulam and Kazakutam, just 5 minutes away from the Technopark and 5 minutes drive towards the sea. The project is in close proximity to major hospitals, schools and college and IT parks. The upcoming flyover will make the location very easier to reach from to Kazakutam without traffic. The project is coming up on G plus 19 stories. Lastly, we have PRS Lake Ville by PRS Group in Akulam. This is at 3750. The project is ready to move in. 25 families are already staying here. All the amenities like the swimming pool, coffee shop, fitness and daycare center are already there in the project, besides many more amenities. And you can get bank loans from HDFC and other banks as well.
All right, Suresh, so in your budget of 50 lakhs, two markets come in your radar. It's Karakutam and Akulam. Both markets you'll get properties in a range of 3,900 rupees per square foot to 4,150. Both locations are emerging micro markets of Trivandrum. Karakutam especially is being developed as an IT hub. It's close to a techno park where major IT companies operate. Also proximity to the international airport in Trivandrum, a railway station and connectivity via NH47 are big drivers for these micro markets. Let's recap the projects for you. Soparnika Highlands by Soparnika Projects, Zania by Confident Group and PRS Lakeville by PRS Group. Those were our top location picks from the south. Up next after this quick break. Prime residential deals in Mumbai's Kandivali. And the Maharashtra Chief Minister announces his action plan to eliminate red tape to fast-track Mumbai's infrastructure development.